Opening statement is obviously we're disappointed with the loss. It was obvious that we couldn't get a whole lot cooking, sustain any level of success on the offensive side of the ball. I thought my guys played really hard. I thought defense was doing a tremendous job. All the talent they have over there. So, 3-0 at half. I thought we played about as well as we could have, and especially considering we had a shutout at that time. But we knew that they're a second half team. We knew we had to move the football a little bit more, sustain some drives, because sooner or later, if your defense is on the field at length of time against that much talent, something usually breaks. That was in my mind when I went forward on 4th and 1. I was thinking, you know what, if we just get a yard and keep my defense, off the field, I just believed in my guys that we could get a yard, and they made the play. Obviously, if I had to do it over, knowing the result, I would do it over, but Oscar was doing a great job kicking for us. Safe play was just a punt and defense right back on the field, but I just felt like I believed we could get a yard, and we didn't. And then, of course, they scored. That was 7-3. We still kept fighting. Proud of my guys. And then at 3rd and 11, we had a pin reverse. We got out position. They made a play. And then momentum was clearly in their favor, and we just couldn't catch up, and they scored there at the end. So proud of my guys. They fought hard to the end, and once again, I thought they did a great job of representing our town in Tarboro football. And we're going to take a little break. It's a long season, and we'll get back to work in January.
Coach, after the 4th and 1 stop, it showed you on the board kind of had to win. Did that one haunt you for a long time?
Well, it'll bother me. Don't get me wrong. Do I think that's the reason we lost the game? I don't. But sometimes, you take a gamble, and I don't do it often. But I just felt like then and there, I was like, my God, we have been facing 3rd and 8s and 3rd and 9s, and I was like, okay, we got 1 yard. I was like, yeah, we can get this for a yard. If nothing else, like I said, just to burn a couple more minutes and then allow us maybe to work a little bit. But it's going to bother me. And I told the team after the game, I said, guys, that's all on me. That's why I'm the coach, and got to deal with the good and the bad. And that one didn't work out for me. I try to make good decisions. I think I usually make pretty good ones, but obviously if I had a do-over, all right, let's punt, defense, let's see. You never know. But
would you have considered going more of an outside run in that spot?
Say it again.
Would you have done maybe an outside run in that spot if you were to do it?
Well, yeah, I thought maybe a power or an ISO. They shifted right there at the end, and like I said, maybe a timeout, but we went with straight up to shoot, and I think we missed it by 4 or 5 inches or 6 inches or whatever. I know it was close. So, but anyway.
I thought secondary did a pretty good job making touchdown city tackles throughout the game. From your perspective, what happened on that big 89-yard one where you did the little flip reverse?
I think at that time we was in our heads a little bit too much. Once you get in your head, you start making mistakes. And making mistakes that cause.
For either one of the guys, you're up 3-0 halftime, you shut down a team that scores so many points. What would you say was the biggest difference in the game in the second half?
Yeah, confident. We were a bit too confident coming to
We got a little too confident.
Are you asking me that, or you asking?
Well, that's what guys. But now hearing their answer,
What was their answer?
they said they got a little too comfortable. Is that something you sensed at halftime?
Well, I wasn't comfortable. To be nothing lead, I was anything but comfortable. Like I said, I thought we played well at that point, but no, I wasn't comfortable. I knew we had to play the best second half that we played all year, and I didn't think we were going to shut them out for the game. Just being realistic, I thought if we could held them to 2 scores coming into this game, then we'd have a chance to win, obviously. And I knew that was going to be a tall order, but for the most part, I thought we played really well, but just wasn't good enough. Sometimes you got to take your hat off to the opponent. They've had back-to-back great classes, and so we just got to figure out a way to get over the hump.
also still there's so many sophomores on this team, right? It's a very senior heavy team that you just played. I know, obviously it sucks losing 2 straight to start your career, but how do you just take this and bottle up and really still have 2 more years left?
Yeah, I'm right. Yes. Be ready for next year, and I know I'm coming back, and we'll be ready next year. And we got it.
What are you most proud of this team for?
The brotherhood, like we got like a group chat, testing it all the time, make sure everybody okay. So
Yeah, so I couldn't help but notice, going through your line of all the underclassmen, not really senior heavy team. What do you think about their performance on this stage, and just some fuel to get them back to the stage moving forward?
I would think so. I can't climb into the mind of a 15, 16-year-old kid, but I'm hoping that when we come back, like I said, we'll just collect our stuff, we'll get everything cleaned up, we'll hit the reboot button, and I'm heading to Ohio on Friday, so I'm gonna spend a week up there with my family. When I come back to town, I get back to school, we'll do what we do. We'll get the boys in a meeting, get in that weight room, and I'm hoping that they, want to work out and want to get strong and bigger and faster. And summer will be here before we know it, and we'll be turning the page. And I'm hoping. I know I got a great group of guys coming back, and I'm excited to work with them like I always am. And I'm sure they're going to use it the right way, and we'll just do what we do, and hopefully put another great team on the field for next year.
In your experience, can you tell the difference in the offseason coming off a state championship loss as opposed to win it all, going to the summer offseason?
It's really depending upon the group, more so than the win or the loss. Some groups, they get that win, and by God, they're just as hungry as they can because now they want to. Some groups, I'll be honest, most of my guys do really well in the offseason. I mean, they're pretty focused. I mean, it ain't picture perfect, but they're pretty focused on what they want to do and take it pretty serious. And but it just depends on the makeup or the team personality, to be honest with you. But for the most part, I think we do a pretty good job in the off season.
Is it any different for you? Is it different for you coming off a loss as opposed to coming off a win?
The losses always sting me more than the wins feel good, if that makes sense. So yeah, it drives me insane to lose a state title, and I thought we did everything we could to sneak in here and get one this year. I was really pleased with my coaching staff and the game plan we put together, but it just wasn't enough to get it done. So just the way it goes.
Coach, guys, thank you for taking a few minutes. Congratulations on a tremendous season. Only 7 other teams make it this far. A lot to be proud of.
All right, everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
Be right back with Mount Airy. Mount Airy Granite Bears, represented here by head coach J.K. Adkins, our MVP Tyler Mason, most outstanding offensive player Mario Rebels, and defensive MVP Ian Gallimore. Coach, if you would open us up with an opening statement about your team this season.
First of all, just want to extend congratulations to Tarboro, Coach Craddock, and that group. Tremendous football team and program. They played a great game today, played very hard and physical. Secondly, I'm just so proud of our guys, the way we fought and battled. It's easy to be a leader and to be energetic and play well when everything is going right. In the first half, defensively, we were really good. Offensively, not so much, but these guys stayed the course and bounced back in the second half and played tremendous. And very proud of them and very proud for our community as well.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions now for the players first, please.
For any of the players, you guys have scored. You guys have scored so many points all year. You scored us at halftime. Is it hard to stay patient? Was it hard to kind of like not get frustrated when you don't have any points to have?
I mean, the easiest thing would be to get frustrated, but I think we've got the right group of guys around us, and as a team collectively, we've been down at halftime, so we were kind of familiar with being down. Now, scoreless, we're not used to that, but we knew that Coach Atkins and the coaching staff were going to put us in a position to score, and we knew it was coming. We felt like we were close on a few plays, just one block here or there, And we just knew that we just had to keep our head down and keep pushing. Everything was going to open up. And Coach Atkins came in at halftime and kind of just reiterated that. And I think we went out in the second half and executed and did what we needed to do to win. And I'm so thankful that we were able to win. And Tarboro's a great team, and they deserve to be here just as much as we did.
So Mario, I'm going to remind you of the drop, right?
Yes.
So that's going through your head during halftime, and in the second half. Then you make up for it with the 90-yard. Was that like a shovel pass? Or
Definite passing yards.
okay.
We don't throw enough. You got to get it.
Leathers make sure to point that out.
So you're averaging 90 yards of completion.
Yes.
Tell me what happened on that play. What was it like just to reach the end zone on that after dropping that one first time?
Well, after halftime when I dropped the first pass, I was just telling myself next play, like this next play I got a whole half to put. So I was just telling myself, I was pacing through, I was just focused on the second half. Then we came out there, Coach called the play. I told Derek, I said, lead me to the promised land. And that's what he did. He followed his block and got out of there. As I was running, I caught 2 cramps in my calves. It was funny.
Tyler,
It feels
you-
good. Feels good.
Tyler, when you get that first score, it kind of like the sense of, all right, we're in a rhythm, we're ourselves, we're going to be okay.
Well, you said, I'm sorry, say that again.
So you get that first score in the third quarter, the kind of a sense of, all right, we're here, we're in a rhythm now, we can be ourselves.
Yeah, I think that was I was just telling another person out there, I think that was a great play call by him. We worked that in practice. It was one receiver, and we knew that it was only one block that we had to beat right there where we was. So I think, great play call. I loved it. Got me his on.
Tyler, how many people win the NCHSAA championship back-to-back years? As I kind of said for you, just what does that mean?
It's cool. It is what MVP, it's fine, and I'm blessed to be able to do it back to back. But I think winning, that's my most important thing. I couldn't care less about the MVP. I just want to win.
So the 4th and 1, I think, was probably the play that changed the most, right? I think you guys shifted right before the snap. Kind of just take us through that play. What you guys do to come up with that stop there?
So, Coach Taylor, Austin Taylor, and Darren Taylor, they're our co-coordinators. We worked that shift. We knew Tennessee was fullback wedge in that situation. So we wanted to shift at the last second and hit both A gaps wide open, and that was a pivotal part of that game. Getting that stop on 4th and 1. There were some 4th downs that went our way today, and some that didn't. But that one was in the right field position area to have a big impact on the game.
What was the mindset defensively going into the game? Obviously, you saw them last year. You know what they do. Did you guys have a certain message from the team that you want to accomplish?
We just wanted to make a statement that we're the defense in Mount Airy in history. We're the defense to talk about. And we knew last year. We knew that they have dudes in the backfield. It's a tough task, but I think we were up to the task, and we executed. Austin and Coach Taylor put us in the position each week, but especially this afternoon to win. And I think we executed that game plan extremely well.
Coach, can you elaborate on the defense coming in and holding Tarboro to 3 points, closing out the end zone, no touchdowns? How good of a job your defense did today?
Team defense from the front end to the back end, a lot of preparation. The one thing that has set us apart, I think, as a defensive unit over the last 2 to 3 seasons really is just the way we play with great effort. If you watch us play, you're not going to find a guy that is 3/4 speed of the ball. We're going to rally to it. We knew we had to gang tackle those guys because they're good runners, and you combine great players with great coaching and a lot of effort, and the end results kind of take care of themselves.
When's the last time you guys played on a turf like that? You guys played on grass, but you know last time.
Yeah, it was Allegheny.
Okay.
The last regular season game. That was my first time playing on turf this year.
Me and Marius. Well, I was out.
Yeah, we were both out at Allegheny, so that was our first
Yeah,
time.
for me, his first time playing on turf.
So from your perspective, what's the biggest difference playing on that? Is there an adjustment there?
I kind of feel like he gave me more bounce. Like I feel faster. It felt me feel good. It wasn't really a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's no big change.
Well, for
People
me-
may say it is, but it's a personal opinion.
Well, for me, I'm not the fastest guy in the world, so being faster don't help too much. So I do prefer grass, but I think in this type of environment, in this game, you're not thinking about the playing surface. And, I mean, Tyler slipped up on it a few times, but I don't know that I ever really thought, oh, we're on turf right now.
Are you
It's one of
saying,
the biggest game of your life.
you saying you can beat these guys in the race?
I mean,
No.
well, he said it. I'm never gonna admit to this.
Last year, it was pretty clear to just about everyone that this is probably has a good chance to get back here with all the seniors that were coming back. I'm curious for you guys, with you moving on now, how much faith do you have in these guys coming up? There's still some really good sophomore players in this team. Do you think they'll be back here next year?
Yeah, if they put in the work, definitely. We still have Tayshaun, we have Zach, we got Third, we got a whole bunch of players coming back. It's great football players and they work too.
I think the biggest thing is it's going to be a new team next year, so it's on them to see how they move throughout their whole season, how they even approach the off season, even going into spring. It's based off them. From the jump from spring, you know in your mind what you want, and you got to go get it, and they got to attack that.
Tyler, can you talk about the work that your offensive line put in today and really all season?
They're outstanding. I love them guys up front. Like, I got a bond with every one of them, and like we in practice every day, and they're drilling it, and it's outstanding work from them. It's just nothing to say about it. It's outstanding.
This could be for any of you guys, Coach, too. Y'all talk about missing some time. I know Caleb was out. You had a lot of guys miss. Can you talk about some of the younger guys coming in, Tayshaun coming in, and just taking that, and you never missed a stride?
Well, I just want to say thank you to Patrick O'Neill for getting us right in the training room every day, too. He needs a shout out for sure. But, we knew this team had depth, and I did not worry one bit when I went out. I knew that I felt like we were in really good hands. I knew we were in good hands where Mario was at, and me leading quarterback, I knew my brother was going to step in and do what he does. He's a great player. He just needs that confidence boost, and when he got it, he was on. And, I'm so thankful to have a little brother like him, and I'm gonna get to come watch him next year do his thing and ball out. I'm just excited to watch it.
He's a good player.
Are you and Derek graduating early?
Yes, sir. We leave January 13th.
Coach, overall, this class obviously such a special class. I think I was talking with one of your former assistants. I think he's at Starmount. He told me that when these kids came in, when they were freshmen, you guys knew that they were being pretty special. Overall, now that their group is kind of done here, just what's the whole thing mean to you, their whole 4-year journey here?
When this group came in as freshmen, it was the COVID season that was weird, and we were in the spring. So we had a shortened season to kind of get our eyes on them and evaluate them. But we were one of the only school systems that were actually in school. We got to get these guys in the weight room and work, and that was largely beneficial. And the thing that I'm most proud of this group is the true bond that they formed and the trust that they formed between each other, and player to player and coach to player. These guys they never flinched. They never had a reason to, because there was nobody in our program that let anybody down through the course of the last 2 seasons. I mean, we knew that everybody was coming in with a blue-collar mentality and working, and the trust is formed when you see guys coming consistently, day in, day out, doing what they're supposed to do. That bond naturally forms. I'm very proud of them for that. They're all going to go out and do their own things, and they're all going to be successful. This whole class is, I think we've got 12 or 13 seniors. These guys are going to go and different schools or get into the workforce and maybe even the military, and they're going to be great at what they do. And I think part of it is the experience of being a Mount Airy football player. So that's something to have a lot of pride in.
All right, thank you guys so much for your time. Congratulations on a fantastic season and another state championship.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, guys.
All right, take your time.